after the COVID, the first unboxing video that I have to do is this one right here. Right? So I already opened the box just to ensure that it wouldn't be a lengthy process on the video. Right? And box. But nice bubble wrap. Right? And here it is. The new Puma evopower SE 2020. Right? I must say, impressed out of the packaging. Right? Alright, so Puma itself has its range of bats. As we know, they had started off you doing the Puma Evo Speed and the Puma Evo Power, and then as the years go by, they just made the Speed in several different grades. So that the Speed 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 go down, right? 1 being the highest, I think 5 being the lowest or the cheapest model, grade 5 willow, I believe, right? And what they did was that they kind of stopped making the Evo Power model, right? And they kind of turned it into the Evo Power SE, which is like a special edition model of the bat, which is the highest grade of quality of the bat that you could get. So what they boast is that this is supposed to be grade 1 plus willow, right? And yes, we pay an extremely exorbitant price for willow of this quality, right? As you can see, the bat comes in these stunning decals, which is black and shocking orange, right? And a slight update from the previous version or the 2019 model is these extra stickers here. And yes, these stickers are add texture. I can feel it inside of this plastic, right? So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 grains on this bat. No blemishes that I could see or talk about on the back or the front. Of course, this being a grade 1 plus piece of willow, there's no toe guard, there's a square toe, right? And of course, there's no face protection on these bats or edge protection, because they put all of the weight in the willow itself, as you can see with the size of this blade, right? They want no added weight with anything either, no scuff sheet, no toe guard. All your weight is in your willow, right? This bat boasts a low middle, a nice square toe, thick edges, oval handle, and a very nice balanced pickup. I must say this bat probably feels around 2.9, probably 2.10. For a player's grade, that is usually the weight, because most players don't like to see much concaving, and there's minimal concaving here as well in this blade. So they like to see nice full shapes to get most value for your shots, right? You'll just do a little measure of the edges here. So with my caliper here, the edge at its biggest, at the peak, I'm seeing 39.7 millimeters. That is really good for the weight. I'll tell you all the weight in a little while. And the spine height, I'm seeing 63.7 millimeters. So that's really good. It almost doesn't pass through the gauge, because the gauge, I believe, ICC spine height maximum is 65 millimeters. If I'm wrong, I'll check and let you all know. But that's what I believe. So 63 and 40, that's like almost the maximum head size you can get here, right? Toe size, the middle 24.9, and the end 22.1. So yeah, that's a really nice chunky toe. So you know you get a lot of value for your shots down in the bottom of the bat. As they say, it's a low middle, and down the bottom of the bat should get value. Although you don't want to be hitting the ball at the bottom of the bat, because that tends to probably crack your toe, you know. And you don't really want that with a piece of willow like this, but things do happen. So it's nice to have a nice thick toe. The shoulders 18, yeah, both shoulders are 18 millimeters. That's really nice. This is a really nice piece of willow here. There's a slight bow in the bat to help get that ball over the infield. You know, if you choose to hit the ball in the air, and also this nice oval handle, oval at the bottom and it's rounded at the top. I must say that the handle feels a little bit thin. You understand? But it's an exceptional bat though. I personally, for a lot of people believe that the more grains the better. But what I look for when buying a bat is not necessarily a lot of grains, but you want the grains of them to be running in a straight line, you know, and be evenly spaced. And that is how I usually know when you get a good piece of willow, or a willow that will perform exceptional and give you durability. As I say, the more grains in the bat, usually the bat lasts a shorter period of time. It will hit really well faster, but it will last you a shorter period of time. So I am quite happy with the amount of grains in this bat and how evenly spaced and straight they are. Right? Just to check the weight here. Of course, when you buy bats online, it's very difficult to get stores to give you an actual weight of the bat. So a lot of the time we end up just choosing light, medium or heavy, and they give you a range. This is supposed to be in the light category, which usually is from 2.8 to 2.10 for players grade. Custom bats you could probably get 2.7, but those are extremely rare to get density, low density clef to give you a 2.7 bat with these sizes. So we'll just check the weight here, right? And the bat actually is saying 210.1, so that's 2 pounds 10 ounces, right? And as I said before, it feels lighter than that in hand. It certainly doesn't feel 210. I'll probably say 2.9 on the lower half of 2.9, you know. But with a pickup like this and a piece of bat willow like this thickness, I could only see a batsman doing great things, you know, and having bowlers really fearful to bowl at him. As they say, you have to wheel your weapon of choice, right? So again, Puma evopower SE 2020. That is my review on this bat. Of course, I'm seeing now that Puma seems to be making even the high-end models in India. I know before they used to make the high-end models in England. What I can say is that normally the press in India is a lot harder than in England, but because this is a top-end bat, I don't think they needed to press the life out of it like they usually do in India for durability. But because the size of this bat itself, I don't think that they did press it. Maybe later on I'll be able to knock it up and probably tell you all how it sounds. I'll give you a review video after it has been knocked in, so that you could probably see how it pings, right? Again, this is Jamiel from Centurion Sports. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. You can follow me on my YouTube channel at Centurion Sports, or my Instagram at Centurion Sports again, or Facebook, right? Like and subscribe, guys.